Hi, my name is Shaquilla Hamilton, and this is my assistant Jessica, and we're going to be doing the Happy Whore Tremor. Before we start, 3 things that I really want you to remember is to relax throughout the entire tremor. That's basically the purpose of it, is for relaxation. So try to have as least amount of tension in your body as possible. Also, the second thing is to breathe throughout the entire tremor. Make sure you're always breathing through your mouth and as deep as possible. And lastly, and probably the most important, is that if you ever feel any pain, not uncomfortability, but pain, to slowly roll out of it. So if you want to start, we'll lay down in Shavasana, which is corpse pose. You want to make sure that your palms are facing the ceiling and that you're really giving over the gravity and that you're breathing throughout your mouth. And with Happy Whore, you have the option to use a blanket for support or not. Would you like to use the blanket? So while you're giving into gravity, take one leg and roll it out and then lift it up slowly. And then you're going to repeat this step with the other leg. Make sure that you're using your hip flexors and not your stomach or your abdominal muscles, and that you're trying to breathe through your into your lower back, and that you're not having any tension in your glutes. Now bring your knees towards your chest. Okay, and with your knees to your chest, you want to put your feet in the V position and bring your heels. You want to make sure that you don't have retroflex knees, but that your knees have a slight bend to them. And you want your heels to be sending and receiving energy from the side walls at the same time. And while you're doing this, you're going to start to begin to tremor a little bit. Your legs are going to shake. And while you're tremoring, you're going to take your hands and slide them behind your knees. You don't want to be pulling or pushing. You just want to relax them behind your knees so that they're just going for the ride, basically. And as she begins to tremor into Happy Whore, you're going to start to hear her breathing a little louder. This is called fluffy sounds. Fluffy sounds are simply the beginning of sounds for those who are new. And along with fluffy sounds, she's also going to start giving feeling breath, which is just breath that expresses how she's feeling in this particular pose. Make sure that you're relaxed and you're breathing into your lower back. And once you get to the close of the tremor, you want to slowly bring your knees together and roll your legs back down, and slowly bring your hands out to the side. And stretch your legs out back into corpse pose, giving back into gravity. Settling your breath. Then you're going to roll over completely into child's pose. Now, while in child's pose, it's still very important to breathe deep into your lower back, as you want to. It's a restorative pose, so you're going to stretch and basically restore the muscles that you just used in the Happy Whore tremor. So breathing deeply. And then whenever you feel comfortable, you can come out of it. I'm Shaquilla Hamilton, and this was Happy Whore.